Hi, welcome to my backyard. This is Ann Gravatt, and we're here for some chair yoga. So what you need to do is to grab your mat, unless you're on carpet, grab a chair with no arms on it, and make sure, unlike me, because I am pretty anchored into the ground with these chair legs, to have your front legs on your mat so that it doesn't slide around. If you want to grab blocks, if you have yoga blocks, or if you want to grab a couple of books, just in case the chair you've chosen makes you feel as if your feet are dangling, or that maybe you want something to reach for, you can grab those as well. So chair yoga is a way to do yoga in a supported manner, but also to be able to access poses in a way that perhaps you have not been able to do in a standing practice. Also, if you are relatively new to a yoga practice, chair yoga is a great way to begin. So grab your stuff and let's begin. We're going to start by allowing ourselves to be fully supported in the chair. I want you to scoot your body back. I want your back to be aligned with the back of the chair. And then your hands are just simply going to be placed on your thighs, palms up, if you're receptive to whatever good energy that may be circulating around you, or palms down if you feel the need to anchor and ground. Your feet should be right in front of you, about hip width apart, equal distance. One foot's not in front of the other, so they're right there. And then you're just going to extend the energy of your back body up through the crown of the head. And just for the next moment or two, allow your eyes to close. You're taking in the ambient sounds that may be coming through the video, including my voice, or the ambient sounds that happen to be in the space where you're practicing now. So just for a few moments, allow those sounds, the sensations, to be in the forefront of your awareness. And then as we continue on with our yoga practice, you allow them to recede so that your focus is on your mind-body-spirit connection. Tuning in to your mind-body-spirit through your breathing by just becoming aware of your in-breath and your out-breath. Feel the firm support of the chair at your back and the part that you're sitting on, feeling your connection of the feet into the surface beneath them. Let us intend to stay present moment aware through our chair practice today, and seal it with a letting go breath, with a nice inhalation through the nose if that's clear for you, so that the low ribs and the side body expand. And then an audible sigh out of the mouth. Ah. Upon which your hands, with eyes still closed, come to prayer position at your heart. The thumbs connecting with the heart space. As we prepare to just wake up our body with this nice chair practice. So let's give ourselves a nice inhalation as our eyes drift open, our hands sweep up to prayer at the top. Exhaling, floating everything back down to the heart. Let's do that again. Inhaling, reaching up. Good. Hands touching. Exhaling down. We're going to now leave the comfort of the back of the chair and scoot to the front of your chair. I want you to, again, realign your feet so that they're about hip width apart. The torso is engaged. The body is nice and long and tall. And our hands come to heart. Let's inhale to reach up. This is an upward salute. Exhaling, hands down to the heart. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, the hands coming down to the knees. Let's hip hinge, a little bit of a forward fold here. Inhaling, arms sweeping forward, coming up, touching in prayer at the top. Exhaling to heart. So we're moving with our breath. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, hands down to your legs, forward fold. Let's inhale, push up out of that forward fold with our hands. Beautiful. Exhaling, forward folding. If you are flexible enough, come down and touch your shins if you want. Inhaling, let's come halfway up from wherever you are now. Good. Exhaling down, forward folding. Inhaling, arms sweeping up. Let's come all the way up into this upward salute. Exhaling to heart. So we're just flowing and moving with our breath. Let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, find your forward fold, whether it's on your knees or you can come a little lower. Nice extended spine. Inhaling, come halfway up from where you were before, but not all the way up. Exhaling, press through the feet, reach down into the forward fold you want, whether it's here, or maybe some people can touch their mat or the floor. Inhaling, sweeping up. Exhaling, coming to heart. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, find your forward fold, whatever that is for you. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, forward folding again. Inhaling, reaching up to the sky. Let's prepare to lift a leg and give it a hug. Beautiful. Inhaling, releasing that, arms come forward and up. Let's try the other leg. Exhaling, arms come forward. Bind the other leg, opening up our hips. Inhaling, plant those both feet the way they were before. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Let's do that again. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, swan diving your forward fold. Inhaling, halfway up from wherever you are there. Good. Exhaling down. And this time, let's reach our hands forward and up. Lift one leg. Exhale, bind and hold. I want you to hold it here and start sweeping it around. We're going to bring some movement into this hip joint. Hold it here. And if it's in your practice, as you inhale and sweep your arms up, you're going to extend that leg up, hold. I want the toes pointing back to you, the kneecap moving up towards your hip crease, engaging your thigh. Breathe here. I don't care if the leg is down here, or up here, or higher. One more breath. Good. Inhaling, reaching up, and as we bring our hands to the heart, this leg floats down. Feeling that nice engagement, turning on that thigh. Let's do this again. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, swan dive, your forward fold. Whatever that is for you, I'm going to go down to the floor for this one. Inhaling, halfway up, whatever that is for you. Exhaling, back down to your forward fold. Inhaling, reaching up. And as you exhale, let's bind this leg. And then extend it out. So we went into this leg extension a little bit different on this side. But the whole goal is toes pointing towards your body, kneecap moving towards your hip crease, engaging the quadricep, front of the thigh, whether you're down here or anywhere there. Let's breathe and hold. Nice in and out breathing. Can you give me one more in and out breath? On an inhalation, sweeping arms up. And as we exhale, releasing everything down. We're going to go ahead and inhale up. Exhale, bind that leg. And we're going to circle it around just like we did the last one. Releasing and planting down. take any leg you like and give it a hug. So we're not taking our torso down to the leg is coming up to the body. So if this is it for you, it's great. If you can come all the way up here, that's fine as well. Remember to keep the torso engaged. We're still at the edge of our seat. Hold for a couple of breaths, whatever bind you can with your leg, whether it's here or here. Now you're going to take the opposite hand of the leg that you have up and grab it underneath or right above your heel. The hand on the leg you have up is going to be to the outside of your knee. You're going to start sweeping it. Seated happy baby. I want you to draw it across your leg as much as possible. If that's not possible for you, you're just going to cross. But if you can get it up here without slumping, keep the energy lifting of the front body, the low ribs, away from your hip bone. You're going to draw it across. Stay here and breathe. And then flex this foot. It's going to allow the integrity of the soft tissue to protect your knee joint as we prepare for seated pigeon pose. So you're going to drop this top leg so that the ankle rests across the outside of the grounded leg. And to the extent possible, you're going to try and make a 90-degree angle with your shin and your knee. If that's not possible, you do the best you can. You just want to make sure the shin is behind your knee of the grounded foot. So, for many people, this is it. And this is a great place to be. You're going to feel a nice opening and releasing of the hip area, your external rotators on this leg side. If you think you can go further, you're going to take a nice inhalation here. And as you exhale, leading with the heart, find your forward fold, whatever that is for you. Draw the shoulders back, engage those shoulder blades to come towards one another, and keep the chin tucked in, not down or up, but draw back. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. And then inhale our way up. If you'd like more sensation or a different sensation in this pose, you're going to hold on to the edge of your chair. You're going to extend that bottom leg straight, slight micro bend of the knee, balls of the feet pointing up. Make sure that you are anchored with your chair. I want you to draw the elbows back. Give yourself a breath in. And as you exhale, come forward. This is going to give you a nice opening across the back of that straight leg. If you feel insecure and you don't have a chair that's anchored like mine is, then you will stay in the previous position. Give yourself a nice in and out breath here. And then as we inhale, you're going to hip hinge up and come back into your regular pigeon pose. Let's take it out, shake it out. Hands come to heart. Let's inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bind your other leg, whatever that is. Sweeping it around a little bit. And remember, the leg comes to the body doesn't come to the legs. A little bit of seated happy baby. You're lifting this up as much as you can. If you can't, it's okay. So if you're down here, it still works. If you're up here, well, hooray. But it doesn't make it means nothing. You're working within the boundaries of what feels good. Yoga is making us feel good. So having done this, drawing it across, dropping that foot down, flexed ankle, 90 degree if you can, but make sure the shin is behind your kneecap of the grounded leg. Binding where it's comfortable, giving yourself a nice breath in to prepare. Exhaling, hip hinging if it is in your practice and feels good. So we're not slumping like my slumpasana, as I call it. We are hip hinging and drawing the head back. You should feel a nice sensation in the hip of the top of the bent leg side. So breathe here. And remember these ambient noises that we hear, we are discounting. So we're going to inhale up as I give you the opportunity to find your chair if you'd like to try this version. This opens the chest a little bit, engages the back body. So find bind on the side of your chair. Give yourself a nice inhalation here, exhaling forward fold. Even if you don't forward fold, you're going to notice that the sensation of stretch moves to the straight leg. So no hyperextension of the knee. Make sure that it is still engaged. You are engaging this top leg so that it is not sliding down unless this is not accessible to you. If this is your pose today, it's all good. Make sure that you're not hyperextending if you're doing this. Give me 1 or 2 more breaths. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to inhale up, release, shake it out. So let's do some shoulder rolls. Open up. And we're going to take a stand to do a chair dog. So we're going to stand up and face our chair. You're going to want to be about 2, maybe 3 feet away from your chair. So in mountain pose, feet facing forward, hip width apart. Let's inhale our way up. And as we exhale, hip hinge, knees slightly bend, find the chair. There are different variations of this. You could stay here, tuck the head between the arms. Here's a chair dog here. You can also come here, tuck the head between the arms, nice extended back. And to find that nice extension, you're going to give yourself an inhalation here. Exhale, bend those knees a little bit. Stick the sitting bones out. Shoot them out behind you. Inhaling, extend those legs. Exhaling, drop the heart, the head between the arms. So whether you're up on the chair top or on the chair seat, same thing. Giving 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then on an inhalation, we're going to see if we can do a nice sweep up. So inhaling, press those feet into the floor or your mat. Bend the knees, reach up. Exhaling the heart. I hope we did that great. That felt really good. All right. Let's bring some rotation into our body before we move into a nice restorative Shavasana to seal our chair pose practice today. So we're going to be, again, at the edge of our seat. Twisting to your right. We bring our hands to the heart. And on an inhalation, the palms press together, the elbows come toward one another or they touch. And as you exhale, twist from low body all the way around to look behind you. If you need to grab the chair, you can. Go ahead and place the palm of the front arm down. So if your shoulders are up because your chair is high, then do what you need to. Maybe you're here. Maybe you don't want to contact the chair at all. So whatever you're doing, breathe. For an inhalation that maybe brings you out of the twist, and then your subsequent exhalation that helps you to deepen the twist. So hand on chair, depending on the back, may give you leverage. Maybe you don't want it. To come out of it, let's inhale those arms up, twisting around and exhaling to heart. Let's do the other side. Inhaling, pressing palms up, elbows touch or not. Exhaling, twisting from low spine. Let's come into the twist. So, maybe you're holding on to the chair, maybe you're not, maybe you're on the edge. And maybe this is uncomfortable, so you're going to be here. So I'm going to stay here for this side. As you inhale, to maybe feel a slight untwisting, and an exhaling, drawing the belly button into the back body. And you twist. Give me one more breath. And then inhaling, let's take those arms up as we untwist. Exhaling to heart. Beautiful. So now let's use our mat one last time as we prepare for Shavasana. There are two ways. You're going to be all the way back and let the chair fully support you, palms up or down. Or, my preferred way, you're going to let your lower legs drape across your chair, and you're just going to settle down into your mat, or maybe you're in your living room on a carpet. Again, palms up or palms down. Find the position of Shavasana that resonates with you. And before you completely settle in and allow yourselves to let go for as long as you'd like, I'd like to wish you, from my heart to yours, a wonderful Shavasana, a big thanks and gratitude for practicing with me on this chair yoga, and from me to you. Namaste. Settling in, staying as long as you'd like. Until next time.